In a land not so different than our own, the Heartswell domain stands tall against the armies of darkness. Illuminated by a saintly individual, no darkness could pierce his light. Until the Great War, upheaval to the domain began, a battle between the forces of darkness and bringers of light. Amidst the battle, the brave, saintly individual thrusted into a dimensional portal, left to face a new world, alone.
Hey guys, this is lavaThor and welcome back to lavaCRAFT. Last time on lavaCRAFT we had defeated all the bosses at once. We did the Ender Dragon, the Wither, the Warden, and a raid all at once. A rogue helped me and we were quite prepared for it and it went very successful. And after I came back here I found, we found our armor here and I found way down here there was another new gift for me. Let's eat some food first. So down here in my Hall of Trims, there is another new gift down here, which is a set of elytra wings. Yeah, look at that. They already have the enchantments on them, breaking 3, mending. So let's grab those. Let's come over here and grab some rockets. I have plenty of rockets. I bought a bunch of shulker boxes with rockets in it. Someone was selling them super cheap, and I needed the boxes, so I have some rockets to... I have a spot for my armor right here we can hold off. And let's go do a test flight. I do have shaders on, so it's going to be a little bit laggy, but we'll do a test flight with them and see how it goes. We're outside, beautiful land. I got the rendering down a little bit because it's been a little laggy, but let's go and do a quick fly around. And oh my gosh, elytra feels so nice. Oh, I don't have to walk. I'm not a noob anymore. Just to fly around my temple even alone is pretty nice. Oh, very nice, very nice. Okay, so I do have some updates I want to go over, on my temple. My main thing, I've been working on it quite a bit. As you'll notice, we'll start on the bottom floors first, is I went ahead and redid the staircase with quartz instead. There's one here and there's one there. They're basically the same thing. I got a little bit of work to do on them still. In these, I started adding some decoration with some bushes and lanterns just to light it up. This side's basically just a mirror of it. I don't know if I'll put anything else in here. We'll see what I can find or do. But I think that works so far. But let's head up this staircase. We're going to go over all the different halls because all the sides are more or less done. At least the main parts are done. Now, we've been here before. We were just here a second ago, the Hall of Trims. But the thing is, I took away the named armor stands and I put just a name here. They were showing through the floors and it looked real ugly. So I just didn't like that. So I just went ahead and put all the names on the bottom. The only problem is there is the one that, yeah, this one has to have this on the side because that's the item. The bottom thing is the thing used to craft it, and it's not a copper block, but it's that. So I had to put that on the side. So that's the one like exception to the rule. Otherwise, I think they look a lot better. I think that makes them stand out a lot more. But let's head up one more floor. I have another surprise. Well, I have like 3 surprises for you guys. Oh, with the stairs, I've also been doing these candlesticks in the corners, light it up, and I think I really like this candlestick idea. I think I'm going to implement that throughout the temple. But yeah, let's head up the quartz steps. These quartz have been a pain to get. I need to set up some villagers with them. But let's head up to here. This is the Hall of Ocean and Ores. That's right, Ocean Ores. So this was a lot of work to do. We'll start with the right side with the fish. So I have every aquatic mob in the game, quote unquote. So I have all 5 axolotls. I even have the super rare one that took me actually not that long to get. You would think it would, because it's like a 1 in 12,000 chance. I got off like the 60th try. So I was really pleased with that. Basically, the way you get the rare one is you take any other axolotls and you breed them, and they become one of the colors of its parents. So 2 pink ones will make a pink. If you have a pink and a brown, 50-50 chance. But there's a 1 in 12,000 chance the mutation will happen. It'll appear as the weird blue one. I think it's that blue one. No, it's the dark blue one. I don't know, it's one of them, but all 5 of them are in there. Next, we have tropical fish. Now, there's like 37 billion tropical fish or something. I just have 5 random ones in here. I'm not going to have every single kind. I just have a couple to represent tropical fish. Next, we have Karen. Karen's kind of annoying. She likes to hide in corners. She's a little shy. But she's our resident guardian. Come on, come out, Karen. Say hi. Now, Just don't punch her. We also have Picasso, our sea turtle. Hey, Picasso. This one was the hardest to get in. I kept having sea turtles die. They kept like getting stuck in the walls or cramming themselves, and I had to cheat make their cage a little bit bigger. But he's there, Picasso. And yeah, it was really annoying getting him in there. We also have the squids, a glow squid and a regular squid. I forget their names. Let's see if I can get their names to show up. No, they're not showing. I gotta break the glass. No, I'm not doing that. We also have a dolphin here who likes to, well, dolphins are funny because they can suffocate, they can drown, they can despawn, they'll kill themselves. Dolphins just don't like to be alive for some reason. So I had to, you can't like put them in boats. So I had to make a lead and I had to make a tunnel here. So I had to find an ocean and I had to bring him all the way over from the ocean. And I have this little hole here. So I followed him in here. He followed me in. So there's air and water so you wouldn't suffocate or drown. All the way through this tunnel here. All the way. And then we popped him all the way up through this tunnel. And spouted him right out here. And I closed it up. Now, for the dolphin to live, he needs water, which he has water. And then he also needs air, which is the bubbles from the soul sand. He's name tagged so he won't despawn and he can't jump out and kill himself. So he will live forever. Yay! Next, we have some cod and salmon. There's a couple of each. There's a big one. There's a little one. They're all there. And then, last but not least, we have a pair of pufferfish. Where are they? Oh, yeah. They're in the corner there. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. I got to decorate. I tried to decorate each biome according to what they were. It's like pufferfish. I always found them in like a coral region, so I did that. Cod and salmon are more like river, ocean, plain ocean, so I did that. This one had to be the soul sand to keep them alive, so there's not much work there. Glow squid are kind of like down in the stony area, so I kind of did that. A lot more sandy area. I had a little beach area where he'd go on, but that was part of the reason he kept to kill himself or entity cramming or whatever. Obviously, Karen's in like a, what do they call it? A monument and a monument. And then the more tropicalness, and then the axolotls are with the clay down into the lush. What are these called? Lush groves? I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about, though. But yeah, that's all of them. I was getting these to fit in here was really hard with the blue background. I basically had like no room. If you look here, it's wall, one blue, and that. So that's literally the largest I can get them. Now, technically, the turtle is one larger. Because it's literally the wall. If you break that wall, it goes to the outside. So that's literally the biggest you can get. But I wanted them to have a background, so. And this side, I decided just to kind of fill it up with some decorations. I got some of the pink leaf trees. And then I wanted to add a little bit more, so I did all of the ore blocks. So you have like the block, deep slate, regular. So you have coal, you have copper, you have iron, gold, redstone, lapis, emerald, and diamond. Now, there's no quartz because quartz is not an ore per se. It's a mineral or a crystal, and it doesn't have the deep slate. It only has the netherite version. Same thing with ancient debris. And then there's also obviously a netherite gold variant and a gilded gold variant, and then amethyst. But those don't fit with this theme, so this is just overworld ores, quote unquote. And I think it works pretty good. So that's the floor of ocean and ores. I think this staircase I completed up. It goes to more levels. They're not filled in yet, but I had another level up to here. It's just a small little room. Maybe we'll put a little display or something on him. And then we go up one more room to the final room, which isn't completed yet, but it's the main layout is done. See, I got to do the floors and stuff. And it just kind of goes up into the tower. I'll probably make a ceiling. And that's this tower right here. It goes all the way up into this tower on the side. So I'll do that with all four of the towers, make them go up. Maybe put little rooms up there or something. Hide a princess in one of them. Who knows? You know, but it's a lot of fun making these little things and setting it all up. I've been doing the structure of the spruce as well as this second floor on top that changes color with each one. Let's see. Oh, I don't know if I've shown this off yet. If I did show it off before, but I had a problem with these lower levels where I wanted this section to follow the same pattern of like windows, open windows, but it was a little smaller, so I made it smaller, but I wanted a singular pillar in the middle, and I kind of had trouble doing that, so I made this. This is 4 armor stands with a stone block as their head, turned invisible, stacked up. And it's a little bit of work to get that up using the armor stand data pack, but I think just 4 of them here, 4 of them there, and then 8 over there is just this one section is fine, not too resource heavy, and I think it looks very nice. It almost blends in. You almost don't think of it being not a block, but if you look right here, this is a block and this is a block, and it's centered right in the middle, and it's just very, very seamless. It looks almost natural just being right there. So I really like that, how that turned out. But let's go ahead to the other side. I'll show you guys what's over here. Again, this room is just mirrored of the same. Staircase is the same. Let's head on up to the first floor. Okay, we have the first floor here. This is going to be the Hall of Saints. I'm still getting people work on it, but I'm having every person on the server go and post a spot and they get to pick their armor and the gear. I still got to put like name stuff, but here's Shad. He wanted to do his netherite armor, netherite sword, and a netherite star, but I don't know why he didn't do enchanted netherite armor. He's been collecting a lot of netherite. I think he's trying to get a netherite beacon, so he has some to spare, I guess. I think this is going to be Afton's spot. I got to get Afton to put his there. Here's mine. It's my armor I fought all the bosses with, and my wither sword plus a totem, because I'm always rocking a totem, so it kind of fits me. Here is Surge's. He custom did his a little bit nicer than ours. 2 swords and some nice armor, so coolio to him. Here's Rogue. I don't know why he has just netherite boots, but he's the Coal King, of course, and he's the Archer Master, so that works for him. Dyson's our resident redstone madman, so that's why he's got that, and some bling going on there as well. We have a few other spots for a couple of the people. I want to get them in here. I have to try and catch when they're online sometime and get them to add their stuff in. But yeah, this is the Hall of Saints. Still a little bit under work, but that's the general idea. And then, oh wait, no, we got to go up. And then we got to go up one more floor. This floor is a little bit being worked on still. As you can see, you got to jump a little bit. Wait, no, over here. Yeah, I got to get the floor done. I got to match that. But I decided to grab all of the sherds, the pots. You know, those shards things are called sherds, and make one of every pot. Now, granted, when I say one of every one, I mean one of every design. Because you can do, like, mix and match, but I just did, if you did all sides the same, one of every pot. And so we have, I'm going to get the names wrong, but this is the fish one, the archery one, the, I don't know, Persian one. We have blade, potion, fire thingy, creeper. I think this one's actually danger, explore, the new flow one, I think. This one is a villager. I think it's friend, but it's a villager's face. The gust one, heartbroken, the wolf thing, a pickaxe, or a mushroom. It kind of looks like a mushroom a little bit, but I think it's the miner one. The warden one, treasure, a diamond, sharpness, axe. This is like a piece of leather, I think, a tree, a wither skeleton, a sniffer, and the regular pot. Now this one doesn't have a plant in it because I need to make a sniffer farm and get the torchlight flower. But if you notice, they all have little plants, and I'm trying to get them matched closer. Like wither skeleton has a wither, the warden has the thing that, you know, closes its eyes, and so on and so forth. And then on this side, I added a couple more. So every single potted plant, every single thing, you'll notice even like the nether one, every single thing that can go in a pot is in this room. Now, I had the extras on here. I have 3, 6, 9, 12 extra here. The only thing I'm missing is the torchlight flower, but I'll get that and get it finished up. But yeah, I got all the pots done. The biggest one I think was danger, which might be, no, that's skull. Skull was the hardest to get because you need to get it in desert temples, and we don't have that many desert temples within the region. So I had to literally go like 10,000 blocks to the edge of the world and find a couple and really scour for them. And oof. The other thing I did is I did the ceiling. I got to put some lights on to light up a bit, but I alternated between some stone blocks, which was, what is this? Granite and diorite. I couldn't remember the name of it for a second. And if you notice, it's really bunched up here to the center. Like right here, it goes right to the ceiling, basically. So it's the highest it can be, more or less go while still looking nice. And then on the roof, actually, I went ahead and took away those lanterns, and I put some of these blocks in, these light blocks, and put some carpets over them. It doesn't look the best, but it's better than it was with just some random lanterns, and it is symmetrical, so at least it has like a little bit of a pattern or style to it. So it does look better. It keeps creepers from spawning on there, and it keeps it nice. Now I'm gonna get some hanging stuff from here. You'll notice these parts aren't open yet. What I want to do is there actually are doors up here to go to the roof, and so I need to make some kind of access point, like a staircase that goes up to these from these towers, and kind of separate this off like a different room. I'm not quite sure. I'll have to do that over here as well. I might even make this whole wall area blocked off altogether and make it like a little like access room, an end room. But we'll see. We'll see when we get there. I got started on this. This one is a little bit more. I moved all my stuff down to this corner because I made these both into staircases. I have everything right over here with just a bunch of boxes in my... It's turning into an organized pile, but it's still a pile. All my boxes I need to pack up. But yeah, that's what I've been doing on my temple. I think it looks really nice. The next thing we need to work on is my mini game. I'm just going to free cam down there. For this summer, we're doing what's called Summer Wars. We each need to make our own mini game and challenge others to play it, and whoever wins the most challenges declared the summer champion. And we have about a month. We extended a bit because everything got busy with stuff. So at the end of next month, we have to be done, and it gives us a couple months into fall to try and actually challenge. So I have this arena down here. I want to make some sort of like big arena. And then I'll have like kits people can pick based upon different class, and they can like fight and challenge each other. I want to make it not quite this whole area, but a decent size. I'm thinking a 5x5 chunk area with 4 like different like sort of sub areas or themes, which is going to be a lot of work. So that's what I'm going to be working on next, and that's kind of the idea. But that's all I had to show you guys. I also have my contest going right now for 500 subscriber giveaway. So make sure you check out that video. I'll put a little link to it here, and you guys go check that out. And if you go comment on that video, you can win a $25 gift card. 2 people can win. We have 2 prizes. So make sure you guys go do that. That's still going for, I think, another 2 weeks, and I'll do that announcement. But yeah, thanks for being a part of this and watching, and I will see you guys next time.